Holy shit, fellas. We are back. I'm out of breath. I just climbed out of a pool that I jumped into after Sean Strickland takes home the middleweight championship and new. I'm still in shock, man. I don't even know what I just watched, honestly. It all is a blur. It's all a blur, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Sean Strickland and new. Knew it all along, man. I knew it all along. I didn't want to admit it to myself, but I knew it all along. We're going to go ahead and get right into this. Khamzat Chimaev for Sean Strickland, man. It looked like it was going to be another lay fest, man. Khamzat Chimaev comes out round one, gets a takedown within 10 seconds, lays on him for the entirety of the first round. Not great. And then something crazy happens. And then Sean turns it around, turns up the pace, and actually reverses Khamzat Chimaev and gets top control for a good amount of the round. I think majority of that round. Khamzat Chimaev gets up, is just withered. He looks like he's just out of gas, man, completely. It looks like he's just honestly, it was crazy to see. It looked like he was out of gas. Hard weight cut this, hard weight cut that. Didn't even make weight. We're going to see Khamzat go up to light heavyweight probably after this. But, I mean, give me all the excuses you want. You're a minus 500 favorite going into this fight. I don't care. Sean Strickland turns it around. Rounds 2 and 3, I would say go to Sean. Round 4, Khamzat turns up the pace, gets a little bit of second wind. And then round 5 is a really good back and forth. Khamzat goes for a couple takedowns. I don't know that he was able to actually get one. I can't remember. Again, it's just all a blur at this point. I can't believe this shit, man. Sean Strickland is the world champion. Whew, I'm out of breath. All right. Round 5. We go to the judges' scorecards. It takes forever to get the scorecards back, man. I know something's going on. The first lady gives to Chimaev in a split. Second one to Strickland. Third one, I hear and new, and I go straight into my pool. No questions asked. Back flop, landed on my ass. Don't care. Sean Strickland won, and I won money. Life is good. Wow. Okay. All right. Moving on. Because the co-main fight was one of the most insane fights I've ever seen. Taira, man, respect, dude. What a chin on him. What a warrior this guy is. But Josh Van, again, bro, my dog is finally proving it. Josh Van proves he is a legitimate champion by getting the knockout win over Taira. People were protesting the stoppage. I can see it if Taira didn't look like his face was completely battered the entirety of the fight, and had multiple knockdowns to that point. If they fought a good fight and they got to that point and that was the case, then I can see them being very upset with the stoppage, and I would have been pissed at the stoppage, even though I had money on Van knockout. But Taira does get knocked out in round 5, TKO, excuse me. And he starts protesting immediately, but bro, you could see it on the face. Van looked like he wasn't even touched. Through all the takedowns, Taira didn't really hunt submissions that much, and Josh Van actually with a submission attempt just to prove something, man. I mean, he throwing that down is crazy. I'm proud of Josh Van for going out there and proving what he can do. And at this point, the Pantoja fight looks a lot more competitive, and I think the odds are going to be a lot closer. At this point, I'm still leaning Pantoja in that fight, but man, Josh Van goes out there and gets it done. He looked so good, dude. Having that knockout in round 3, absolutely blasted Taira. That was the beginning of the end. We go to round 4, and he starts stuffing the takedowns with ease. His balance is off. He's trying to shoot, not really knowing when to, just kind of throwing panic shots, but Van able to stuff all those pretty easily. And then once again, Taira got a second wind and made it to the 5th round where he eventually battered him down. Went to the body a little bit. Josh Van gets the win. Moving on. Volkov gets the decision win over Waldo Cortez Acosta. I can't believe this really either. Volkov, man, I love you. We got to stop doing these split decisions, bro. Like, you're not going to win a title off of these. You're not going to get a title shot off of these. You're going to fight the loser of 250, and then depending on that, you might get a title shot. I think he's getting gifted these split decisions after the Gane loss, but, Waldo Cortez Acosta not doing much either to prove that he should get the win. So, at this point, look it, dude. Volkov, keep pushing. Let's make a run. I don't care. 40-11 is really good for a heavyweight, bro. Volkov, not the greatest fight. Another split decision. I do wish it was 5 rounds, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and just move on from that one. Now, Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley. What the hell, dude? Joaquin Buckley, I called this one to a T. Given Joaquin Buckley this matchup after the Usman performances was brutal. There was some line movement in the beginning. Sean Brady actually became the underdog at closing in this fight. For whatever reason, there was rumors of an injury leaked. I didn't see any kind of injury. He was throwing spinning back kicks out there. And Joaquin Buckley just gets walked down like a dog, 30-25. I had 30-24. I think all three were 10-8. So not much to say about that. Sean Brady steamrolls Joaquin Buckley. Next up, King Green versus Jeremy Stevens. That's the first time I've addressed this man as King Green because, I mean, he deserves it after tonight. I don't even think a punch got landed against him. Jeremy Stevens, not getting any younger, going back and forth to bare knuckle probably isn't great. Obviously, there's kicks and ground and pound in MMA that there's not in bare knuckle boxing. But yeah, man, Bobby Green just stunting on him. Gets a knockout win. Another one looking good. Who knows? Bobby Green for a lightweight title run? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm getting through these prelims quickly. Tape Gautier. Congrats, bro. Round 2 knockout over Ozzy Diaz. I can't wait to fade you. Yaroslav Amaslav. Plus 500 for a submission going into this fight is crazy, dude. I hammered that on 3 parlays, and I got it right. This was kind of a layup. If you know, you know. Joel Alvarez has been on a downward trend recently, and Yaroslav Amaslav gets a submission win and then proceeds to breakdance after that. So if you get Fortnite emoted on, you're probably not going to go far in the UFC. Hate to tell you. Yaroslav Amaslav, I would be rooting for you to get a title at welterweight, bro. Definitely deserve it. At least give you a what is he now? He probably doesn't move up too much. Give him someone in the top 10. He deserves it. He definitely deserves it. I think he destroys Leon Edwards. So he can get up probably close to the top 5. We'll see. Welterweight is pretty stacked, but he's got a shot. Next up, Dawson over Rebecca. Good win for Grant Dawson. Had back and forth. Rebecca with some good shots towards the end. But Grant Dawson able to go in there and finish him. That was one of the fights. That was probably the fight of the night if I wasn't looking at Josh Finn and Taira Taira down there. So next up, Jim Miller gets done over Jared Gordon by sub. Unk's still doing it, bro. Plus 230. No problem. Jim Miller gets the win in front of his family. About a year off. He's had some hernia surgery or something. I don't remember, honestly. Or maybe it's his something in his groin. But after this much, Jim Miller's still doing a damn thing. Rest of the card, man. You guys know what happened. Not too much crazy to talk about there, but I'm just going to leave it at this. Honestly, I don't even think run it back because Chimaev's not going to make it, and he didn't make it this time. So he's going to go up to 205. Strickland's going to remain the champ. DDP 3? Fuck it, dude. Run it back. I'm so happy for Strickland tonight. Made some money. Still happy for Van. It was a great night of watching UFC all around. Great card. Super happy with it. So now we got to suffer for the next couple weeks, and then we got Freedom 250. So very happy about that. But I will see you guys in the next one. Wow.